Okay, now we're going to talk about the assembly of the Liposurg power system. What I have on my right side is a completed system, and these are the parts, and this is how we're going to put it together. We have a mainline cable, and there's a 3-prong connection in the back that it snaps into, and we also have a foot pedal with a connection in the back. And on the foot pedal, there's an arrow on the connector, which shows us where to put the foot switch itself. In the front of the machine, that's where the handle itself goes. There's a pin connection, and it's a push pin. So what you do is just pull back on the connector, line up the 2 red arrows, and it snaps in place. Now we'll talk about assembling the handle itself. The parts, most important part, is the motor and cable. And what I have on the back here is a O-ring, which is one of the locking devices to hold the motor and cable in the handle housing. The O-ring goes in over the pin connection, up the length of the tube, and all the way back to the handle. We then pick up the transmission capsule, and it snaps in place. Then we take the handle housing, and there's 2 sides, a smaller and a larger. We go into the larger size, and we line up the O-ring, and snaps in place. At that point, we take I call it a butterfly lock, whatever you want to call it, and this one is the final locking device. So with that in place, you can't move the handle, and it's all set to go. The only other piece we have to put on is the cannula coupler, and that one goes on to the front of the handle. You can see it right here. And the cannula coupler has on it a reusable silicone tube, which goes onto the front nipple. And it's got a nice long thread, so that gives you good stability when you wind it down. Once this is all assembled, then you can just turn the unit on, and if everything is properly done, you'll get a blue screen, and you're ready to do your power liposuction.